Alrighty, hello. I hope all of you had a really nice weekend. So, we're going to be continuing with Scarlet Nexus, continuing from where we left off during the last stream. And quite a lot happened within the main story over the last two chapters. Because our younger sister got turned into a creature, or other, as it's referred to in this game. And then there was a lot of betrayal between a few key members of the group that we're part of. And I think all that happened in one chapter alone. And then right after that, we kind of had this weird confrontation with another character who seemed to be part of our group. And then we kind of got transported in time, I think? I'm not entirely sure that's what happened, but something pretty serious happened for the main city hub world to kind of look like this, so yeah. So I'm pretty sure we're going to hopefully find some answers as to what is actually going on, because they did throw quite a lot of story stuff at us in the last two chapters. So I kind of need to actually recap on... Well, first of all, let me go through if we've got any skill points to spend, which we do. So I will quickly go ahead and do that. I'm trying to see what I could upgrade, actually. Let me see. What would be a good skill to upgrade? Shortens cooldown after item usage. Defeating enemies with Brain Crush will increase the amount of money received after the battle. I guess we could go with that. Increases plugin capacity at the equip screen by 1. So I don't know if that's universal, if that's going to be an additional plugin slot for every character, or if it's just going to be for us. Do also want to see what I could possibly do. We could maybe add more health. Double XP. Special plugin that ensures your health is never reduced to 0. That's recommended for new recruits, so that'll be recommended for, like, not us. Because I don't really want to have a skill that makes us unkillable. That kind of defies the point of the difficulty. I guess we'll go with probably a health boost, actually. Yeah. That wouldn't be a bad idea. And then... do actually want to put an item on this character. Cycle enhances the user's power, we'll put that on. Okay, yeah, I think that's everything.
It's done. Next.
Also need to check our story objective just to see what we have to do next. So on phase 4. So yeah, phase 4, chapter 4, whichever you prefer to say. Let me check. Do we have an objective? Okay, that's our side objective. I guess we'll just follow the objective marker. That's the best thing to do, I think. Don't think there's anything in that direction. Okay, yeah, we'll just go straight ahead then.
Use this well. I'll do this, Shidan.
So I need to make sure we're equipping the right skills for these enemies.
But my power can keep up just fine.
Also, yeah, we need to
It's down. Let's
slow down time to get rid of these guys.
I'll do it. Check.
That was a nice move.
Good luck.
Thank me later.
I'm using it.
And we've got one of the larger enemies to take care of.
Seems to be
These guys have given us a bit of trouble in the past. I think we've died to like this enemy like once or twice. Maybe in the previous chapter.
Use this well.
See, already we're quite low on health, so yeah, let me heal up as quick as we can.
You owe me.
I'm borrowing this. That was close.
Can you handle it?
Slow down time again. I think if I keep slowing down time, that's probably our best method to get rid of any enemy that we have to face.
I need your help.
Enemy is stunned.
Okay, we stunned it. So yeah, just keep heavily applying damage.
I'll do it. It's over.
Sonic.
I'm using it. Settle down.
I think that's taking care of everything for now. We actually get a moment to like breathe. And we'll pick up all the health items as well before we go any further.
Hey, wait, someone's there.
That looks like the male protag. Because the sword gave him away.
Psionics. They'll fight even
Do
while
they
the
look
world's ending around.
slightly different? Looks more punished this time around. Oh, it's a boss fight.
Who's that? I don't know, but it's a psionic.
I was not expecting a boss fight so
Looks
quick.
like we have to fight back.
Work hard.
So I think we might actually have to fail this boss fight because he's level 50 and we're definitely not level 50. I think we're only level 28, 29 I think.
I'll be using this. Here.
Thanks for the help.
Borrowing this. I'm borrowing this. Do something. We can't give up. I'm using it.
I think we'll pick our moments to like deal damage and then just slowly walk away because I don't think facing him head on is going to work for us.
There, that should do it.
I'm not done yet. I'll be using this.
That's it. I lost Karn's trail. You're giving up? I'd follow him if I could.
I'm
It's just
borrowing this.
after that distraction, too much time passed.
Also think our unique, I think it's brain dance move is nearly unlocked. I think that's what it was called. It's like the really overpowered move that we can unlock at certain points. Yeah, that is the male the main male protag, because he had the little charms on him.
Who are you? Are you Yuito?
Huh? Impossible. That voice.
He also looks a lot older.
Are you Kasane Randall?
Yeah, maybe we did time travel.
Yuito Sumeragi? This old man?
Wait. I know that sarcastic voice. Shiden Ritter?
Yeah, it looks
see.
much older now, actually.
You jumped from the
Now that
time
they
of the
actually,
Suo
like,
incident
mention
to
it.
this time.
I think I understand what's going on. Although I can hardly believe it myself. Yuito Sumeragi. It seems that you're blind. I'm...
Arashi Spring. I know your voice.
Andy's blind?
Alright. So will you join the group?
No. I still have powers, but as you can see, I retired from the OSF.
Huh.
So now I'm wondering how far in the
So
future
we
we've
should be in Suo in the year
jumped
2020,
in
but that's
time.
not the case, correct?
I knew you'd have a handle on this, Arashi. This is Suo in 2070.
Well, that answers my question.
That's impossible. You're saying
We're
we
50 years
came
into
to
the future.
An earthquake?
The end has begun.
What do you mean? How does this happen to Suo in 50 years?
I want to explain it all, but there's no time. This planet will be destroyed soon. I, Yuito Sumeragi, led the world to destruction.
What? What did you do? Major General Karin said something similar.
So you met him. Regardless, it's all my fault. This world is about to disappear. It will be swallowed by the pseudo-black hole called the Kunad Gate that you and I created in the past.
They've also mentioned the Kunad Gate
We created it?
in the past.
Was it those red strings?
I think during the last chapter they mentioned it.
Kasane, your power isn't psychokinesis. It's just the gravikinesis, the power to create dimensions, behaved like psychokinesis. You have the power to travel through time. That's what those dreams of red strings were about.
The red strings. So the phenomenon that appeared at Kunad brought us here? What? Everyone is gone.
So, the time has come. I heard the only people who can exist beyond time and space are those who have the ability to travel through it. The ones you bring with you will eventually return to their former time, like they did just now.
How do you know all this? Who told you?
Ara Habaki told me. That's why I was waiting for you to jump to the future. Let's talk somewhere else. There's no escaping danger here, but we can at least go somewhere a little safer. Let's go to OSF headquarters.
So that did actually explain a lot of questions that I had. So we're 50 years into the future, we can somehow have been equipped with powers that make us able to travel through time, which is pretty cool. Although that seems really overpowered and really dangerous for multiple reasons.
It's down. Let's finish it.
Got it! Check. That was close.
Oh, there's another healing item over there. Always on the lookout for any free health items, because we went through a lot of them during the last chapter. I remember like having to restock on health items quite a lot, so yeah, as long as we get any free health items, I'm definitely going to go out of my way to get as many as we can. So I think there's another health item all the way over there. So this is what's left of the headquarters location 50 years into the future. It's seen better days. I'm also just surprised the building's still intact, really.
I know you're confused. Honestly, I am too. I was waiting for you to come from the past, but I still only half believed you actually would.
So what happened?
50 years ago, after the Seiran Rebellion, New Himuka became desperate to protect the integrity of the
The
nation.
only question I have now
They
is,
used me, Yuito Sumeragi,
what fate does
the
our
hero
sister
who
have now?
saved us all to distract
Because
the
they haven't mentioned
citizens.
that yet, and we're 50 years into the
Resist.
future, and there's no sign
My
of
brother
her.
Kaito begged
so.
me to. I thought it was the only way. My father was assassinated, and I was told you were the culprit. You had disappeared. I didn't know what to believe.
I killed the chairman? I don't understand.
I can't say for sure, as I wasn't there, but all the evidence pointed to you. I thought the fact that you disappeared meant you were guilty. Truth is that you jumped into the future.
I wouldn't kill your father.
Let's get back on topic. At the time you disappeared 50 years ago, the fighting between Seiran and Suo was heating up. I spent my days taking down others and fighting psionics allied with Seiran. During all that, it began to expand.
The Kunad Gate. The pseudo-black hole that you and I made.
So I was thinking it would be an actual gate,
Our
not a
powers are
giant
the same.
red blob.
The same type of gravikinesis. So, it seems that I have the time travel power, the red strings as
I think
well.
that's like high in the
Because
sky
we have
as
the
well.
same abilities. Our
Yeah, for
powers
some reason I was like
resonated,
thinking of
created
a
gravitational
traditional like
anomaly.
Japanese gate,
Most of it was you.
but instead we've just got this
I
big
wasn't strong
red
enough to
wall
travel through
of
time.
death,
But
pretty
what
much.
made the Kunad Gate expand?
That gate is only supposed to appear at the moment of time travel, and then disappear immediately. But when you used your time travel power, it didn't disappear because my power resonated with yours. Not only that, every time I used my power, the gate would warp and suck in the surrounding space.
Is there no way to destroy it?
Only if I die. If I die, the traces of my power maintaining the distortion will disappear. However, I didn't make that choice. I thought there must be some other way, and everyone persuaded me to look for one. No, that's not right. In the end, I couldn't kill myself. I was afraid to die.
I think also the very, very first
I
opening
struggled to
cutscene we
find a way
got
to live. And now
was
the
this
gate is
guy
so
in the
big it
future.
won't go away even if I do die. That's why this world is dying. Everything will be swallowed by the black hole. So please, kill me, Kasane. I want you to go 50 years into the past, before the Kunad Gate expands too large, and end the life of the false hero, Yuito Sumeragi.
I mean, that's a big task on our shoulders, and
No.
I don't feel like we'll
Never.
go ahead and do that.
Naomi cares about you too much. Besides, how am I supposed to go back to the past?
Like, we'll find a way
Those
to get
strings
rid
are
of the
triggered by
Kunad
swings of
Gate
emotion.
without killing this guy.
For example, when
I
you
mean,
are
I
shaken
hope
by
that
some
he doesn't
type of
get killed off
emotional
anyway.
shock.
But
would
there's
suck,
nothing to
'cause
affect
he's-
me right now.
He's a good male prototype character.
It's all right. I thought about that. All those years, all of it was for this moment.
What is that?
Other research has progressed in the last 50 years. We can now call them to us using sounds they like. We still can't make them go away, though.
Others? I can't believe you do this.
I'm sure I sound pretentious for assuming, but you're shocked now, aren't you?
This isn't funny. Help me fight this other.
I think I understand why you killed my father now.
What?
New Himuka was researching how to change people into others. It was New Himuka that changed Naomi into another 50 years ago. My father was the one directing
So
that
we killed this
research.
guy's father because we
Even
had a
the hero
revenge
Yuito
quest because they
Sumeragi knew that
turned
fact.
our
And even knowing
sister
the
into
cruelty
another.
of it, I eventually
Yeah,
became
that
chair,
one makes
and
sense.
I continued the research.
I feel like it's a bit out of character for our character, but hey,
Many people ended up
gotta
like
do what you gotta do, I
Naomi.
guess.
I continued the research on powers to find a way other than my own death that would close the gate. Yuito Sumeragi was just a mirage, a false hero who killed the world. So,
What are you doing? Why do you have that knife?
forgive me, Kasane. It's up to you now.
This dude really just got killed by another. Really? I thought he would go out more like a hero, but he kind of went out really, like, weak. That was kind of a weak way for him to get killed. This also kind of creates a paradox now, because if he's dead 50 years in the future, and we're supposed to kill him 50 years in the past, then you kind of create a paradox that way. That's how you get multiple timelines.
Suo. I think this is real, but is it?
Kasane, there you are. Oh, I can't hear you, so don't bother replying. Arashi told me everything. Get out of there and head for the hideout. Kyoka and the others are already there. Hurry!
Telepathic communication from Haruka. Then this is the present? I made it back. Copy that. I'm headed to the hideout. Welcome back, Kasane. I'm glad you made it back to our time safely. Arashi had my head spinning with worry with all her wild theories.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have much information to go on, so I assumed the worst. Now we can hear what Kasane experienced rather than just my assumptions.
Did anything happen after we got dragged
I also
back to
have
the
no
present?
idea how we're going to explain this to these people.
Yuito
For it
asked
to
me
make
kill
sense.
the Yuito in our time.
What? What do you mean?
Oh. So you're saying that the fact that the world is ending in 2070 is Yuito's fault?
That pseudo-black hole that appeared at Kunad.
It's not a black hole, strictly speaking. It's something similar that was created by Kasane and Yuito's powers. It's probably created as a means to actively move through time.
It was created by a human brain, so it should have a systematic mechanism to its creation. Since it's not disappearing, it's negatively affecting the world.
So, you agreed to it?
No, I came back before we reached a conclusion.
Maybe that was future Yuito's plan. The time travel power, the red strings, are affected by Kasane's strong emotions. When something shocking occurs, her emotions must be stored as a kind of energy. Since Kasane is unable to control her time travel power, it activates immediately. I was worried there was a danger she could become lost in time and unable to return to the present. However, that
I mean,
doesn't
that's
seem to
also
be the
still a
case.
possibility that we could get
There
lost
must
in
be
time.
some kind of guide
So I
when
wouldn't
Kasane
rule that
goes
out
to
just
time
yet.
jump. She must be attracted to time periods she has already experienced or is familiar with. And Kasane sees that guide as red strings.
So, future Yuito assumed that by increasing Kasane's emotional level, she would return to this time.
I don't care about the logic of it. Are you gonna kill that damn kid?
I don't know. It's not an easy decision to make.
Right. I'm sorry for yelling.
Calm down, everyone. So much has happened to Kasane. She has a lot on her plate. Let's rest a bit and think about it later. It's much easier to change the future than the past. In the future that we glimpsed, Kasane never returned to the present and stayed in the future. Right, Arashi?
Yeah, that future disappeared when Kasane came back. However, Yuito's existence still holds the key to the future of this world. Even though that future is gone, the possibility of a similar future still remains. Obviously, I think we should do whatever we can to prevent that.
People always say you're lazy, Arashi, but it's great that you think hard work is so noble.
How rude. I just hate wasting time and I spare no effort to avoid it. So there's no reason for you to rush to a decision. Got it?
All right.
It might be good to talk to Arashi. We all went into the future. I saw it with my own eyes, but I still can't believe it.
We've also probably got a lot of brain messages to apply to, so before we go ahead and do any of
I
that,
guess humanity's wish has come true.
That was a future I didn't want
so let me listen to everything that they've got to say first. Okay, I think that was it. Yeah, let me go to the store to see if there's anything we can buy. So that's 700, and it does increase defense by 23. So yeah, we'll probably buy one of those. Let's see if there's any new... Oh yeah, probably need to buy one of those actually. Yeah, I was going to see if there's any new weapons for anyone. And that boosts the health of the user by 170. Yeah, I think we should probably sell some stuff. And then see if we can actually exchange anything as well. So we need another item. Actually, we were missing 2 items for that. The chainsaw weapon. Also a lot of new items over here. Like, I think a lot of this is just visual stuff and cosmetic stuff, but hey, if we can craft it, we may as well, like, craft it. Of course, we want to get as many presents as we can so we can increase our bonds with each character. So we can unlock better equipment and skills. So I do want to change the equipment that we got equipped. So we can have a better health boost. Okay, I think that's everything for now. And then, yeah, let me see what gifts we can give to people.
I was just curious, so I studied it. For example, it can be said that pre-cup...
Thank you.
You have a good eye.
I think there's one more character we just need to give gifts to, which is this character. Oh, we could just also update our save file. I guess that doesn't hurt either.
This is nice.
I want to talk to Kyoka.
And then we've got all the brain messages to reply to. Once this message will begin a Bond episode. Yeah, I guess we can reply. I think any chance we get to bond with other crew members is definitely something I should take full advantage of. Just so we're never underleveled or underpowered for any of the main story chapters.
You came. Sorry to call on you all of a sudden.
I don't mind.
First, let me apologize to you. Naomi was turned into an other because I wasn't strong enough to stop it from happening. I'm really sorry for the pain I've caused you.
I don't blame you for that. Anyway, what did my sister give you?
This.
It's her handwriting. Why do you have a handwritten letter from my sister? She never told me you two were close.
I don't think we were. We didn't fight together for too long, and we didn't exchange many words with each other either. However, Naomi didn't let that stop her from reaching out to me. Just read the letter.
These are recipes.
I have a habit of taking on too much work, so I'd often eat very poorly. I thought I hid how tired I was pretty well. But one day, Naomi called me over and handed me this. She said she put together some simple and nutritious recipes so I could take better care of myself when I was busy. She could have just messaged me, but she went through the trouble of writing it out. Can you believe that?
That's just like her.
I was grateful, but it also made me think. How could I neglect my own health to the point where even a rookie was worried? I'm sure Naomi was busy herself, having just joined the OSF.
She was always like that. She'd always prioritize others over herself. So did the recipes help?
Yes. They were easy, tasty, and nutritious. These recipes helped me take better care of myself. I didn't have much experience cooking, but she listed all the steps I needed very carefully. As I read her notes while I cooked, I began to notice how caring each word felt.
My sister was the best. But why are you giving this to me if it's helped you? It's something she made for you.
Handwritten letters are quite precious in this day and age. I thought it would be better if her sister had it. I memorized the recipes already. Besides, nobody has more heard about Naomi than you. The person who needs it the most should have it.
All right, I'll hold on to it then.
I feel better now that I've given it to you.
What do you mean? Are you saying you couldn't wait to get rid of my sister's letter?
No, I didn't mean it like that. It's just that I'm reminded of what happened to Naomi every time I look at it. I've been with the OSF for a long time. I thought I was used to losing friends. But I still can't accept what happened to her. Whenever I remember, it makes me painfully aware of my own powerlessness. I feel like someone's squeezing my heart. If only I'd looked after the platoon better. There's a chance I could have prevented what happened to her. I'm sorry for unloading on you like this. I know that nobody is more hurt about her than you are.
I actually feel pretty bad for this
It's
guy
fine.
because
It's not like anything you tell me
he's
will make
taking
it
all the
worse.
blame for what happened to our sister, but
But as long as you continue
it's not his
fighting,
fault. Like, no one could have known what
eventually
happened
encounter
happened,
something you
so...
won't be able to carry on your own. As someone who's been in the OSF for many years, maybe I can help. Just reach out whenever you need me.
I
But
don't
this dude
think
is a
anything
total
like
bro.
that will
Like, I'm
happen,
glad
but I
he's
will
part of
on the
our
off
team.
chance it does. Well, if we're done here, I'm going back.
All right.
He seemed like he really blamed himself for Naomi. I hate to see him waste my sister's kind gesture.
I think that's all the rain messages. Looks like that's all of them anyway. So I think we might have done everything for now. I will double check that to make sure we're not missing anything. Can also go on a Bond episode with her. I think we can go over a Bond episode with everyone in the hideout.
Kyoka, there's something I've been wondering ever since.
So we'll
I
definitely
joined
take
the
care of that
OSF.
as well.
What is it? You seem very different during battles. I could be wrong, but it's almost like you're not the same person.
Oh. I guess you never had a chance to watch me fight when you were a cadet. It seems like I completely change personalities when there's some sort of competition. A lot of people are like that.
Are you talking about Kyoka's battle mode? It always surprises the rookies to see her suddenly go into beast mode.
I'm not that scary, am I?
Not scary, just a little surprising.
Want to know something interesting? She was always like that in the past. I know because Kyoka and I graduated the same year.
Really?
Yeah. You were famous among our class for being hard to approach. You started to change when you joined the OSF, getting friendlier every year. And now look how kind you've become. You only see the old traces of you during battle. I guess people change. Oh, look at the time. I've got an important nap to attend to. Later.
That's so strange. Do you have any idea why you changed? What was it that caused you to act differently?
Why I changed? I'm not sure. Maybe because the old me only saw herself. But after making so many friends in the OSF, I formed more connections with the people around me. Then I started wanting to cherish each of my relationships. That could be why I started looking after everyone.
The old you is someone I'd gladly trust to have my back. But I'm happy I met this version.
I'm happy to hear you say that. I hope I'll be able to stay this way.
What's wrong?
What? Oh, nothing.
That was really interesting hearing old stories about you.
Really? Just ask me if there's anything else you want to know. Oh! Do you want me to tell you about one of my favorite fortune-telling sites?
No, that's okay. I'm not really interested in that.
You don't need to be so shy. We should go get our fortunes read together sometime.
Yeah, I don't think that character would be too
I
interested
really
into
admire
that.
you, Kasane. You've only been in real combat for a short time, but you lead everyone
Considering
so
like how difficult it was
Pure
to take a
leadership is what
charm
allows
from
me
this
to be so
character.
calm in a fight.
Now you're just
Like we were
flattering
really
me.
stubborn in that
I'm
conversation,
glad
so I
to
don't
help,
think
though. If there's anything you want to ask
we have a
me
lot of
about, don't
common
hesitate.
interests with this character, unfortunately. But we did reach Bond level 3 though.
You might hate my meddling, but I can't stop myself from worrying about you. I'm not a fan of it, honestly, but it's not that bad when it's you.
Kasane, are you getting enough rest?
Don't worry about me. I know how to take care of myself.
Okay, but you're looking unusually disheveled today. I just thought you were so tired with everything that happened that you didn't even notice.
Disheveled?
Like your hair clip. It's kinda dirty.
Huh? You're right. I need a clean cloth and detergent. Should be in the kitchen.
Hey, you don't need to be so frantic. At least you're not lacking energy.
Okay, there. It's all clean now. What?
Nothing. I was just thinking about how carefully you're handling it. And it was pretty unusual to see you lose your cool over a hair clip.
This isn't just any hair clip. Naomi made it.
I was about to
We
say the
both
same
have
thing.
one.
Oh yeah, she did wear something like that.
She made them when I was younger to show that we were sisters. I can't believe I left it that dirty without noticing.
Are sentimental items really that important?
Of course they are. Even though I'm sure it's just a hair clip to you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I just thought it was a little curious, that's all. I don't have any sentimental item with my brother Fubuki.
Nothing? You must at least have a picture.
No, not even a digital image saved. It just takes up room and is a pain to maintain. Even a digital copy ends up being a waste of storage space. I'm just not the sentimental type, that's all.
Is that what a relationship between a sister and brother is like? It feels really distant.
Everyone's different. Your relationship seems strange to me.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to take a break. You should learn from me and make it a point to rest well.
Learn from you? I'll have to think that one over.
What's there to think about? Come and ask me anytime, I'd be happy to teach you.
I guess there's a part of me that assumed all siblings were close like me and Naomi. There does seem to be something off about Arashi and Major General Fubuki's relationship.
I also need to figure out who her brother is. Because I'm pretty sure we met that character's brother before, but I don't remember them quite Let me have a look. Oh, it's him. Okay. Now I remember. Yeah, we didn't get a lot of screen time with him now. I think we'll give this last gift item away and then we'll update our save file and then continue with the main story so we can exit the hideout. Because we've spent a little bit of time here. We'll end the standby phase and progress to the next phase. That's perfectly fine.
I'm so tired. I want to see my sister. That's Captain Seto's pen. What's it doing here? Naomi, Captain Seto. Everyone is leaving me. This feeling. I felt it before, a long time ago. It feels suffocating. Am I forgetting something important?
Kasane, can you wake up?
Yes.
It seems Suo has declared a state of emergency. Let's go check it out. Karin may be on the move.
I'm worried about Haruka, and we still haven't found Luca. We might figure some things out if we go to Suo.
Shiden, are you fine with this?
You don't need to worry about me.
I don't really know why we
I suppose so.
are asking for this
You
guy's
were trying
permission,
to
if
join
it's okay with him.
Karin's side before.
So last time I checked, this guy isn't in charge of us.
We pretended not to notice. So, what are you going to do?
I have no idea. I trusted Major General Karin, but he attacked me at Kunad.
Maybe he thought you betrayed him because you were with us.
I need to give Karin a piece of my mind as well. I'm coming with you to Suo.
All right. Let's head to Suo then, everyone.
We're on to phase 5. So phase 4 was quite short, actually. I think it was probably the shortest chapter that we've had so far.
It's too quiet.
Maybe the rebel OSF and the Seiran garrison aren't here yet.
I'd ask Haruka, but Cynet is down and I can't make contact.
Be careful. It looks like someone shut down the Suo defense system. There are others invading Suo. On top of that, the OSF are fighting amongst themselves and I can't get into the operator's room. I'll do my best to find out what's going on, so hide somewhere until then.
Kyoka, Kasane, did you just get a telepathic message? You both zoned out one after the other just now.
Yes, from Haruka. It looks like someone has shut down the Suo defense system.
There's infighting in the OSF, and she can't get into the operator's room.
I just got a telepathic message from Haruka too.
So did I. She's having a hard time. OSF infighting. So Karin's rebels are already in the city.
Haruka told us to hide.
It looks like we can't do that, though.
But before we get into this, let me see if I can update any of our skills. Okay, we haven't leveled up, so I wasn't sure if we leveled up or not during that last phase that we finished.
I'm using it. I'll do this, Shiden.
But now we're a little.
For you, Kasane.
It'll take too long to chip away at its shell. Just use psychokinesis and hit it with something heavy. Go! Kasane!
There might be more. Be careful. Kagero?
What is it? Did you see Kagero?
Yes. I saw him turn invisible and run to the OSF headquarters.
Did he? We were fighting others, so there's no way he could have missed us. He might have been running from us.
Why would Kagero run from us?
I don't know. Maybe he's doing something shady.
Maybe he's gonna betray us like the other characters
The
have been
OSF
doing
are
recently.
fighting each other.
Because so far, like, everyone in this group is betraying everyone, so
I don't know
it's
if we
kind
can
of becoming a
track him.
bit of a
Let's head to
situation,
the
really.
OSF headquarters.
Weren't we told to
I think
hide?
like 2 or 3 characters now have
With others in the
betrayed
city,
each
the
other,
only
yeah.
places we can hide are a hideout or a shelter. Civilians use the shelters, so we can't go there.
You're right. We can take out others along the way. That should help the citizens a little.
Kagero should be with Yuito and the others, right?
He might be in car inside.
Can you handle it?
Regardless, we'll know if we catch him and ask him.
Next. It's done.
I'm getting stronger.
I'm not done yet.
You nearly missed the quick time event then, nearly. So I'm glad we actually pulled that off.
I'll do this, Shiden. Lend me your power.
I'm going to get burned if I don't do something.
It's close. I'm using it.
Get better.
I need your help.
Next.
I'm borrowing this.
I'm gonna leave the shield enemy for last and just deal with flying ones first.
I'll do this, Shiden. Please, Yuka.
The shell is broken. Aim for its weak spot.
It's close.
I'm using it.
Maybe actually we have to deal with the shielded enemies first.
It's down. Let's finish it.
I need your help. Use it now.
Put it out. Still fight. I'm fine.
Work hard.
It won't go easy.
this, Shiden. Lend me your power.
Can you handle it?
That seems to be the spot.
Let's focus.
Time to focus.
I think that's all the enemies. Yeah, that's all of them. It's also a shame that our brain drive's about to run out, even though we don't have any other enemies to face. Because we're gaining quite a bit of experience points from that.
What? The city's vision all went out at once.
The city computer Arahabaki shut down.
It controls the city functions. So if you shut it down, everything goes down.
It's so boring without the computer-generated signs. So this is what duds see.
Duds? What do you mean?
People without powers.
They don't have powers, so they're duds. It's discriminatory.
You're right, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have used that term. The city functions were made to be used by civilians, people with powers. It's not set up for those without powers. Most people do have some kind of power.
Arahabaki wouldn't shut down by itself.
Karin plotted a rebellion with Seiron. It would be in their way.
We're almost to a shelter.
You must be kidding me. Are they conducting that experiment in the middle of the city?
There's no way.
Then why are there others in the city? Isn't that why the city functions are frozen?
Stop right there.
Who are you?
OSF?
I'm not here for you.
Hey, Kasane!
What experiment? The one to turn people into others? It is, isn't it? It's just like future Yuito said.
Get away from the counselor! Are you part of the rebellion too?
What do you mean by that?
We were attacked by psionics on that road over there. Only rebels would be attacking counselors.
Wait, were you the only ones attacked?
No. Chairman Sumeragi was attacked as well. We all ran.
Hold them! They know about the metamorphosis experiments.
Hey, wait!
If Chairman Sumeragi is up ahead, I may be able to ask him about metamorphosis. And if he doesn't die here, maybe we can avoid that ruinous future.
So that's kind of what I was mentioning earlier about there being like an alternative timeline. Because if the guy we're supposed to kill doesn't get killed, then yeah, it creates a completely different situation for everyone.
Heads down. Let's finish it.
It's done. Next. It's done.
Before we head to this next part, let me see if we can upgrade anything. Let's see. When brain drive is active, 10% to power defense and attack. guess we'll upgrade. Okay, we'll upgrade that, and then yeah, we'll upgrade that because we do use the brain drive skill when we get the chance to. And of course, making that overpowered and adding 10% to the power defense and attack is going to help us in pretty much every situation.
More power.
Also, speaking of brain drive, so I say, I'm going to say brain drive.
Next.
Good thing that we've got it ready for these guys. And no, I don't think we need it because these guys are pretty weak.
Am I better?
We're back to this place again. But no, we're actually in the present day this time and not in the future.
Chairman Sumeragi?
Yes. The OSF. That's Togetsu.
This wound. It's too late. Wait, don't die.
So we couldn't save him after all.
Can new Himuka turn people into others?
I can't tell you.
I'm serious. Answer me.
It's too late for me anyway.
We're gonna also, I feel like we're gonna get caught in the act here, and they're gonna see that we, yep, that was what was gonna happen. So now it looks like we did this.
Yuito.
Dad.
Because that's what future him said. So it looked like we killed his dad.
Are you okay?
Which then means we're probably gonna go back into the future any moment now.
Out of the way! What are you doing?
In the end, they'll still think I killed him. But that future wasn't supposed to happen if I wasn't here. I'm here so that future won't happen. Yuito, you must die.
What?
What are you saying?
I made a promise to you. Arm yourself!
You promised me that you'd kill me? What are you talking
And
about?
now we have an actual boss fight. I think we need to actually, like, defeat him this time. Because he is the same level as us. Well, last time I think he was level, yeah, it was level 50, so.
Calm down, Kasane. Think this through.
You actually trying to kill Yuito? Hey, answer me!
I'm not done yet.
Kasane, we can do whatever you want later. I'm just worried about my father right now. Please, stop.
The chairman is already... No, I shouldn't think about that. I need to focus on killing Yuito. I'll be pursued for the assassination of the chairman. If I let him go now, I might not get another chance.
Damn. Too slow. That was close.
What do you think you're doing?
I guess it won't be that easy. I'm not getting anywhere like this. If I use the brain field, then I could definitely get Yuito. Yes, I should be able to do it. I have to now. I want to protect the world to save my sister. I'll do whatever I need to do that. I will kill him.
I don't know if this is such a great idea. I feel like we're gonna get ourselves killed doing this.
This be Kasane's brain field?
I'll finish this quickly. You have to die. That's the only solution I know. Die, die, die!
I'm just gonna pretty much also just throw everything at him. Like, any object we can get our hands on, we're just gonna throw. Brainfield system is very powerful, but the burden on the user is very high. Deploying it for long periods of time is disruptive and damaging to the brain. Losing control of the brain will lead to game over. So we have to disable the brain field before it leads to death. Okay. There's no pressure at all.
I feel sick. It's like I'm losing myself.
I guess that's also one way of them
This is
to
a brain field?
make sure we don't become like an overpowered god at any stage. You can only use that ability for certain amounts of time.
I understand if you hate me. You're still breathing. I'll finish it now.
Wait! What are you doing? Why are you trying to kill me? And my father... Kasane... Did you stab my father? Wait, what's this?
Attention all citizens of New Himuka, you blind fools who denied the truth before your own eyes. I am current travelers of the OSF. I reject the control of the New Himuka government as one of the Awoken. My allies and I have decided to cooperate with Seiron, who share our will.
Stay here and you'll be caught. Get back to Shiden if you want to escape.
Pitiful citizens of New Himuka, don't turn your eyes from the truth. This nation is insane. They control the city, the information, and the people with Signet. Not even your thoughts are free. You are nothing but livestock, born to be used by the state. New Himuka is a regime that eliminates those that threaten them by driving them insane. They only raise submissive livestock they can control. There is no justice.
Hey! Kasane's getting away! Wait! Wait!
humans to join us. I stood at the front lines of Seiran and rebelled against a society that would control humans and only allow some of them rights. Now, I will destroy the new Himuka regime with Seiran as my homeland. What begins now is an escape from oppressive control, a revolution. To those of you who are awake,
I think I also mentioned it during the last stream, but he definitely fits his like antagonist role really, really well.
destroy the new Himuka regime and put an end to their tyranny forever.
So yeah, I can definitely see him being like the final kind of obstacle that we have to get rid of.
Why did you stab Chairman Sumeragi?
What?
How about you tell me why you tried to kill Yuito?
Because I was asked to.
Unless there's like another
Then
driving
so was
force
I.
behind
My employer ordered me to assassinate the chairman to stop
like his
Himuka's
decisions.
rampage.
That would be kind of cool. Yeah, like so far,
Planned on framing someone
he's
for the
definitely like
assassination.
the villain of
Unfortunately
the
for you,
story
you took my
for
bait.
now, anyway.
I'm sorry, but I have no plans to confess.
Kagero, you're from Togetsu, and you're a believer in the Togetsu faith.
Did Togetsu order you?
I cut my ties with Togetsu. Besides, there's only one group who'd want the chairman dead at this point.
So you were ordered by Seiran. That's enough for now. Yuito will catch up to us if we keep talking here. We'll retreat to Vision City for now. We can talk then, alright?
Yes.
Kagero, don't try to run by turning invisible. I'm holding on to you.
I'm no match for you, Major Kyoka. I'll be a good boy.
That was close.
Sorry, Kasane, for making you the fall guy. I didn't do it on purpose. For real.
Forget that. Why did you assassinate Chairman Sumeragi? I can't believe someone from Togetsu would trust Seiran.
Don't ask me, I just did what I was told. Maybe it's because my power is suited for assassination.
I never thought we'd be rebels. You never know what life will throw at you.
Also glad we went down this street, because I
Maybe
think
I'll
there's
call myself
plenty of
Lazy
health
Kyoka.
items over here.
Nice. Then we can call it Lazy Platoon.
I don't think there's anything in this area. No, it's just a dead end. So we'll go back.
I never thought you'd actually use
We'll go
it
back
that
and
way.
actually follow the path to where the main
Well,
story
what
is.
can I say? If the shoe fits. You killed Yuito's father. How can you joke about it? Because I'm a bastard, and bastards do bastardly things.
I finally found you.
Karin.
Ah, Shiden. I see you're still stuck to Kasane like flies to dung.
This is the rebellion you were talking about?
Yes. New Himuka wasn't satisfied with their controlled society and started that repugnant research.
The research to turn people into others.
In their zeal to create more powerful psionics, they began experimenting with the metamorphosis of living things. I will crush the new Himuka government for creating metamorphosis. Half of the OSF have pledged themselves to me. You should come to Seiran as well.
Well, that works for me.
Just who are you, Kagero?
What do you mean, Major General?
I guess we both have ulterior motives. I don't mind as long as you don't get in my way. Just like old times.
You two have known each other that long?
Well, you know, so what are you all going to do?
I planned to join Seiran from the beginning. Karin, to be honest, you really piss me off, Major General. But I can't get behind what New Himuka is doing.
I'll go too. You know how I am.
What are you going to do, Kasane?
It was New Himuka that turned Naomi into another.
It was.
Naomi's in Seiran, right? You'll help her, won't you?
I will do all I can.
All right. Then I'm going to Seiran too.
We'll never be
And
able
we're
to
back
go
at the
back to
hideout
Suro.
again.
Oh well, I guess it is what it is.
You're the one who can never go back. You're the one who killed Chairman
We've got even
Sumeragi.
more people to talk to now.
Yeah, I'm the culprit. And Shiden is an egghead from Seiran.
What's that supposed to mean? Is there something wrong with being smart?
Easy there. So, Arashi, you're just coming along to keep an eye on Major General Karin, right? You're worried he'll be a problem for Major General Fubuki.
I'm not that attached to my brother.
Sure, whatever you say. So, why are you going to Seiran, Major Kyoka? Don't tell me you're one of Karin's fans.
Would it be strange if I was a fan of Major General Karin?
Wow, you strike me as more of a Major General Fubuki fan.
Oh, stop, Kaguro. Do you think I'm the kind of person who would change her mind based on whether or not a person was her type? When you're in OSF command like me, you see the suspicious things the government does, even if you don't want to. But researching human metamorphosis? I can't let that go.
Yeah, that's the rub. It's why half the OSF joined up with him. I'm sure none of them trust the government, and Major General's popularity certainly helps.
Yes. Anyways, the OSF will be reformed one way or another. Once we get to Seiran, we may be reassigned as well.
Oh, right. So what's going to happen to this hideout? This unit belongs to the Randall family, right?
We should be able to continue using it. The Randall family has lots of units they don't use. I never told them we were using this in the first place.
Oh, so we've been using it without permission? Well, we'll keep using it if we can. It's nice to have a place to rest.
Once I get to Seiran, I can see my sister. Wait for me, Naomi.
So Iconic can create a special place called Brain Field by highlighting the powers to the maximum. They can deploy it by experiencing brain drive for a set period of time. Deploy Brain Field when the Reddit icon is displayed. The Reddit icon is maintained even after brain drive, and you can deploy it at will. So we'll definitely have to try and get used to doing this skill at some stage. Because there's one thing reading the tutorial, it's another thing actually testing it out when we're in the field. By interaction with your allies, your team's bond strengthens, increasing your team bond level. You must increase individual bond levels with your teammates, complete bond episodes, and give special gifts to them. Pretty sure we've already got a tutorial on that, like near the beginning of the game. We'll definitely update our save file, and yeah, we'll check out if there's any new items in the shop that we can buy. Okay, definitely restock on the light jelly health items. That's 5% the brain drive gauge charge increase plugin that allows the brain drive gauge to fill up faster. Optimizes the user's brain drive gauge. It's only effective on the playable character. I think if we take off... Try to see which to take off actually. Maybe, yeah, maybe if we take one of the health bonuses off. And then we'll see if we can exchange any items as well. Also didn't check out the visual items that we purchased during the last time. Brain map has been expanded, new skills can be learned. Okay, we'll have to take a look at that as well. So that's one of the outfits that we unlocked. I do want to see if there's any others. Oh, that's just all of them. Yeah, I think we only unlocked one item, I think. Though we've got all these items as well, but I don't think I want to equip any of these for now. And then of course we'll have a look at the brain map, see if there's any new skills we can learn. Once this message will begin a Bond episode. Yeah, sure. Because I do like Luca as a character, even though I think we've only been on one mission with that character. I remember them being quite helpful. I'm also hoping at some stage during the story we get to like pick and choose who we can bring with us in our group.
What do you need from me? So, what things about Kara did you want to ask me?
I wanted to ask you how you see my brother.
Why me? There are a lot of other people who have met him.
You might not like hearing this, but I think the two of you are a bit similar.
Similar? You're not talking about our appearance.
No, not that. So what do you think of my brother?
Well, I'm not really that close to him, and it's not like we've talked a lot. I'd like to hear what you have to say about him first. I'm interested in learning what kind of person Karin is.
It's still crazy to me that like
he
Luca
seems like
is
a very straightforward
the
person
younger
to me.
brother of like the main
Straightforward.
like
I've never
antagonist
felt that way
character.
about him.
Like they just
I'm
don't
sure
these
there
don't
will
look
be a lot
alike
of
at all.
People who would agree with you. Also, I don't necessarily mean it in a good way. He's overly
Like I don't know if they're
confident,
brothers
pushing
because of
forward
family
without
or if they're
considering anybody
brothers
else.
in a
That's
different
the kind of person he is.
situation.
I kind of understand what you're saying. Okay.
But if they're
let me
actual
share my
like blood
impression of
brothers and they're related,
I
that's kind of
recognize
crazy
Karn's
because
skills,
they just
but I
totally
think
look
he's
this
condescending,
completely different in
aggressive,
every
and
shape
does
and
whatever
form.
he wants. Personally, I'm fine that he acts that way, but I don't understand how someone like that can still be popular.
That's a harsh way to put it. I knew you were like him.
How so?
You're both candid. And you also don't compromise with the path you choose to take.
I would never cause an uprising or incite others to get involved.
Maybe not, but people come to you nonetheless. I think that those with a strong will naturally draw other people to them. That can make people like me, who tend to hide in the shadows, a little jealous.
I'm not sure about that. I don't feel like I draw other people to me like Karin does. I think these straightforward people you talk about often create more discord than not. I'm constantly butting heads with people. I feel like it'd be easier if I were more well-mannered like you.
It's not easier. We all have problems.
That might be true, but you always seem so calm and collected. It's almost hard to believe you're his younger brother. You
See,
seem like
even
someone
she
who has
agrees that
everything
it's hard to
figured out.
believe that they're related.
Do I? Anyway, let's call it a day. I'm glad I could talk to you.
Is that all you wanted to talk about? I don't feel like I said much.
No, this has been a very worthwhile conversation for me. Thank you.
And I think we've got another Bond episode with this character, yeah. So we'll go ahead and do that one as well.
Oh, Kasane!
Because I think she's the character who can do the pyro skills, so she's really helpful
right
to
too.
spend more time with.
I'm sorry. I'm actually not alright. I can't just pretend like nothing happened. I hope we can talk about what's going on. I can't stand being your enemy.
I think it's unfortunate too.
I don't want to fight you. We finally became friends. So why do we have to fight?
As long as you're with Yuito, I'll fight you. There is something I have to do.
That's crazy.
If you don't want to fight, why don't you come with me?
What? What are you saying?
I have to achieve my goal no matter what. So I need fighters. I need you, Hanabi.
Are you telling me to make Yuito my enemy? I could never do that.
If it's hard for sentimental reasons, then you can just give me information. Like where he is, or where he's going.
Hey, don't insult me. I would never betray him.
I guess negotiations have broken down. Why are you so angry, though?
Of course I'm angry. Yuito and I grew up together, and he's my friend. He never gives up on his ideals, no matter how hard things are. I know he's worried, and I know it must be hard for him to have to fight you. That's why I have to stand by his side. But you want me to betray him.
All you talk about is Yuito. Why do you care about him so much?
You were the one who started it.
I think we should decide who and why we fight for ourselves, not because of someone else's feelings. Maybe you let other people inform your opinions because you're emotionally immature.
What? How can you say that? I've had enough. Going home.
Hanabi? Maybe I said too much. I failed. I don't get it, though.
Yeah, that conversation kind of broke down
but all she talked about
really quickly.
She's intense when she talks
I think
about
we're a little bit too mean to her,
She
to be
looked
honest.
just like Naomi. Wait, Naomi had a thing for Yuito. Does this mean Hanabi likes him too? If that's true, then I really did mess up.
So let me double check to see who else we can talk with. I think it was only those two characters for now we get to interact with. But of course, we've got all the other people in the hideout to talk with.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Should I talk to Shiden?
I don't think we've got any other... Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think we have any other gifts to give to him.
Shiden, can we talk?
What do you need? I'm busy.
There's something that's bothering me about your actions during our operations.
Okay, Ms. Leader. Go ahead, say what you want to say.
You fly solo too often during battles. From my calculations, you do this about 30% more than the other members. More importantly, there weren't many cases where it gave us an advantage. How about you coordinate with the rest of us?
What?
Did you not hear me? I'm suggesting that fighting individually doesn't play to our platoon's strength.
I follow instructions outlined by the operation. Or is babysitting you guys part of the plan?
I didn't ask you to babysit. Combining our strengths is a more efficient solution. We all have unique powers. Complementing each other with what we lack will help us fight more effectively.
Our operations have all been successful. I don't see a problem.
I mean, I would disagree. I don't think all the missions we've done have been successful.
Satisfied with our current state?
Considering our main character's sister's
right to say that
turned
to
into a creature.
I'll fight my own way. Stop trying
And we're
to
now
boss me
part of a
around.
rebellion.
This isn't an order, it's a suggestion. Are you alright? Do you have a problem with your hearing?
What did you say?
Now, you two, don't fight. We're all on the same team here.
I only suggested she didn't cooperate with us more.
Seriously? You were giving me a whole
I also
lot
feel
of
like at this
attitude
point
for
this
someone
guy's
asking
just
for
a
my
lost cause.
cooperation.
Like, even if we try and give him support and
calm
advice,
down, the both
it's
of you. Listen
that's
to
still
me.
not going to help.
Shiden, your fighting skills and analysis levels are excellent. We all know you're capable of working on your own. However, you're part of a team. Don't you think it's worth practicing coordinating with your teammates? It's not easy to adapt to a sudden change, so why don't you start by becoming friends with Kasane?
Friends?
Kasane, you've taken the initiative to think about our platoon. Our team will become stronger if we're able to coordinate well together. But just telling someone how you feel isn't enough to reach an understanding. There are many ways to communicate. Why don't you study the people around you and think of creative ways to do that?
Creative?
You're both good kids. I'm sure you'll get along. Do your best.
I don't need friends. If I'm strong enough to fight alone, I can beat the others without having to rely on unnecessary coordination.
That's fine with me, as long as you don't hold us back in battle.
Are you saying I'm holding you back?
Yes. First, you charge into the front lines alone too much. You lose sight of your surroundings when you get excited. Your overconfidence and poor follow-through are also concerning. You always lose focus and relax when you see victory at hand.
I'll do better on the next assignment.
So you're aware of this. Good. Everyone has faults. As perfect as we try to be, we all have limits. That makes relying on your teammates a necessary strategy. Fighting alone will get you killed one of these days. Cheatin? He seems angry. Was I too harsh again?
I don't think we can ever be too harsh to this guy.
I apologize if I offended you.
So you point
Also,
out people's weaknesses.
welcome, Orange Boy. Welcome. Hello. It's nice to hear from you.
That's not what I do. It doesn't matter who's better or worse.
Fine, be like that. But I'm never losing to you. I'll conquer all my flaws and weaknesses on my own. Now don't talk to me anymore.
I've really made him mad. I guess this means I didn't come up with a creative way to communicate my thoughts to him. I'll have to work on that. I bet Naomi would be able to handle this without a problem. I have to figure this out on my own now. I have to think of a way to get along with him.
Maybe we don't want to get along with this character, though.
I'm not planning to get to know you or the rest of you more than I need to.
That's fine. I try not to get involved.
Like, the only reason why I'm interacting with him now is just to get our bond up as a full team, so we can actually be more useful.
I'm not sympathizing with you or anything. Just get out of here.
Reach bond level 2 with him. Okay. With SS active, use Y while on the ground for electric circle to retreat from enemies and deal high damage. If attacked, there is a chance that you can block it.
Listen closely. You can bring out your full potential by working with an excellent colleague. In other words,
What phase am I up to now? I think I'm on chapter...
But doesn't it work both ways?
Let me double check, actually. I want to say chapter 6? Oh, no. Okay, chapter 5. So I'm on phase 5 at the moment. Yeah. For some reason I thought we were on, like, chapter 6 for some reason. Okay, so we spoke to him. Let's see if we can do any... Do I have any gifts for him? Oh, we do, actually. We do.
Really? Thanks.
Then we'll interact with him again.
Yo,
and I think after this we've got 2 more characters we need to interact with, and then I think we've done everything in the hideout.
No, I just came to check on you. Looks like you're fine. Goodbye.
Whoa, I see you still keep things cool. I mean, you're already here. Why don't we go on a date?
No thanks.
Good. Wait, hold on.
What else do you want?
Sorry. I shouldn't have used the D word. How about we take this opportunity to deepen our friendship?
I somehow doubt your motives.
You've been on edge lately. After everything that happened with Naomi, I'm just concerned for you as the team's resident senior. Why don't we let off a little steam? A change of pace over some tea with your trusty mentor.
He may have an ulterior motive. That being said, it might actually be good to talk with him. We're allies after all. So I think it's best that I should, at the very least, try to understand what kind of person
I mean, that is a pretty good idea, because we don't know an awful lot about him as a character.
Oh, so you're finally on board. Great. Now let's go out on the town.
Am I making a mistake? So what do we need to talk about?
Let's see. I guess an update on how we've been? Although we pretty much already know what we've both been up to. Today's goal is to get you to blow off a little steam, so let's just talk about whatever you want to talk about.
But I don't feel like I need to blow off steam.
Really? Then maybe I'll just ask some questions. Weren't you and Naomi really close?
We're sisters. Of course we were.
But you seem to be even closer than real sisters. Was there something that happened that helped you become so close?
Well, Naomi was always there protecting me because I didn't really have a place in the Randall household. My parents didn't think very fondly of me, and she was the only one who actually treated me with kindness.
Oh, I get it. So you feel like you owe her for helping you through your childhood. Sounds like a great sister to me.
Yes, I suppose you could say that I owe her my life. I wanted to ask him about himself. We've been talking about me the whole time.
You must really love Naomi.
What? Yes. She's the most important person in the world to me.
So, let me ask you this. If you could turn back time to when Naomi was well, do you think you'd want to?
Turn back time?
Then you could go back to the way things were, like nothing even happened.
Of course I want to
I
be
mean, we
together
can
with my
alter
sister again,
time, so that
but I can't.
wouldn't be a bad idea. Although I don't know if we can go
Because taking away my sister's suffering
in the
like it never
past
happened
if
would
we're
be
in the
denying her
present.
entire life.
Because so far we've only gone to the future,
did
then
you
we've gone
ask me
back to the
that?
present day.
It's just, I've lived a life full of regret, so I'm always thinking about how to face the past. Although, you do have a good
I feel like
point.
also if we went back in time,
guess you
that would
just need to
cause
accept what's happened.
more problems on a timeline
That's enough about me.
scenario,
I'd
so
like to hear about your
probably not the
past
wisest
mistakes.
choice.
Whoa, that's not really something I can just share with you or anyone so easily. I've got to maintain some air of mystery about me.
Oh, really? Then I won't push you.
I mean, we don't want to close the distance between us too quickly. Let's take this slow.
Okay. We ended up barely even talking about him. I did notice he dropped that cheerful facade he always has on for a moment. I think he might be hiding something deeper behind that usual carefree attitude of his. Although I could be reading into it too much.
Also got a few more brain messages to look out for. I mean, we did already give her a candle gift, but I guess we could also give it again. See if we get the same results. Been given the duplicate gifts.
This is nice.
Should I talk to Shiden?
Okay, we don't have any more gifts to get that character. Yeah, we don't have any more gifts to give him as well. So I guess we'll just try and strike up a conversation with him again.
Damn it! Shiden? What are you doing?
Kasane, I'm not doing anything.
If you're trying to hide it, why don't you go somewhere people can't see? It's hard to ignore what you're doing to that doll.
What? How long have you been watching?
A while. What's the point of this?
I don't need to be bossed around by you.
This is just small talk. We're teammates. Don't teammates talk like this?
Small talk? Okay, fine. This is called Baki.
I know that. Naomi liked it too.
My parents pushed it on me because it's popular. It's completely not my taste.
Then why do you have it?
It's your fault.
Huh?
Because I lost to you one-on-one. My parents are trying to cheer me up.
You told your family you
I
lost?
also love that every
Of course
scenario
When I didn't
he
reply
blames
for a while,
us
they
for
probably
in some
figured out
shape or
what
form.
happened. They've been
Like
messaging
we're just
me
here
nonstop
existing
ever
and we get
since.
blamed.
They even sent me this doll. They probably think I like it. But that's just added pressure. That's why I don't want to reply. And just looking at the message notifications ticks me.
So you were taking it out on the doll?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
I think that's better than taking it out on the people around you.
Oh. So you weren't making fun of me? Ah.
What was that sound?
How are you doing? We haven't heard from you, so we've been worried.
Your mother and father are always on your side. Your mother knows just how strong you are, little Shiden. Do your best and don't lose. I can't wait to hear from you. See you soon.
Did you see that?
I'm sorry, but I did. She's a good mom.
These are the types of messages she keeps sending me. I'm a grown man now, but she keeps treating me like a kid.
It's because he acts like a kid. That's why.
They pushed it on me. I mean, we can directly receive transmissions through the brain, but they want to go through all this trouble.
I don't understand why you're so resistant. You don't like being encouraged by your family?
I'm grateful, but sometimes it doesn't matter how hard you try. There's some things you just can't accomplish no matter how much they expect you to. So when they keep telling me to do my best, it feels like they're blaming my inadequacy.
You're so immature.
What did you say?
Ever since I was adopted into the Randall family, I've never received a single word of encouragement from my parents. I don't mean to compare our lives, and I can't say who's better off. But from where I stand, you're loved and truly blessed. I would even say I'm jealous.
I'm sorry for saying all those things without thinking about your situation. Still, my family's encouragement stresses me out. My parents will praise me no matter how spectacularly I fail. That's no way to measure my abilities. I need to be acknowledged by an objective third party if I'm going to improve.
You're not satisfied being loved by your family? I don't understand why you work so hard just to be acknowledged.
Of course you don't. You're the one who won, so I'm just inferior. I trained so hard for years, and it resulted in a pathetic loss to a rookie. I know you must be laughing at me behind my back.
I'm not. I just don't understand why you need the approval of others. If you explain it to me,
I also feel like this guy's personality is just like made out of glass because he's like so fragile about everything.
That's what I'm telling you.
I'm busy. I'm not obligated to explain anything to you.
He has a lot on his mind. I'll need to talk to him more if I'm going to understand him.
I don't think we'll ever understand him as a character, even if we do spend all the time in the world with him. Like I said earlier, the only reason I'm still kind of interacting with him is just to get our team bond level up, so he can be more useful in combat. If it wasn't for that, I don't think I'd ever really interact with him. Use the vision simulator. You can take on special training against enemies in a virtual space. Select a mission that is unlocked and battle against the enemies prescribed in it. Complete the mission by defeating all enemies that appear. The actions of the mission and time spent clearing it will be used to calculate your score. That score will then be used to determine your rank for that mission. You can try missions as many times as you like. Yeah, I guess we can give this a go. I didn't even know this was a thing up until now.
Training. Guess I have to finish it now that we've started.
It's done.
You got this, Kasane.
For you, Kasane. You're good with SAS.
Show off your psychokinesis.
Please, Yoga.
probably heal up actually, because I only just realised how low my health was again.
I'm using it. It's done.
That's another you don't see very often.
Oh, my, that's a boss. I think we've only faced this enemy type like once before.
Are you okay? Being wet makes it hard to move. It's working. Focus on that spot.
I'm not done yet. It's close. Time to fight back.
Thanks for the help.
Make it good.
Please, Kyoka.
The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you.
I'm borrowing this. Work hard. I'm not done yet.
Hey, snap out of it!
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Go ahead and use my power, Kasane.
Can you handle it?
You owe me.
Please, Kagura.
It's probably a bad time to use all the skills all at once.
It got me.
Nice. The enemy doesn't see us.
Do something. Here.
Okay, it took 3 minutes. I feel like I could probably get a shorter time if I tried that again. But I mean, 3 minutes for a first attempt, it's not too bad. Though we did get a C rank. Damage dealt, damage taken. Yeah, we didn't do any brain crushes. We used 7 items. I guess for first time a C rank, yeah, it's pretty average, but I guess it wasn't like the worst as well, so. We've also completed one of the challenges as well. Yeah, we did, yeah. Do I have all the DLCs? I think so? Because I don't know how many DLCs they released, but I think I've got a handful of them, yeah. I'll have to double check if I do have all of them or not. But as far as I'm aware, yeah, I know we've got some of the DLC content for sure. This episode will play when you accept the actually, oh no, I don't want to do that just yet. We'll leave that. We'll leave that alone for now. So I do know we've got a lot of the DLCs that have the uniforms and the outfits. Yeah, most of them are cosmetic. Yeah. Got plenty of the cosmetic items equipped. There's also one story DLC. I'll have to double check if I have that or not.
You have a good eye.
And you say it's pretty important. Do I do the DLC story at the end of the game? Or do I have to do it at a certain point in the main story?
Oh, Kasane, perfect. Can you get me a soda from the refrigerator?
Sure, but I think it would be faster if you got it yourself.
I need my calories. Burning those
Okay, you
calories
do it
with
at the
my
end.
own
Okay.
would be putting the cart before the horse. Don't worry, I'll pay you back. I don't
Yeah,
know
I'll
when
have to double check to make sure I've got it or not. I'm going to spawn level 2, which is good. Increases the recovery speed of the SCS hypervelocity gauge. Also, when you are attacked, there is a chance that a vision of Ashari to appear and block the attack, negating any damage.
I think understanding you better will make our battles more efficient. Well, then I guess we both need to understand each other.
Okay, I think we've spoken to everyone then. I don't think... Yeah, there's nobody in here. I'll do one quick last check at the store, see if there's any other items we can buy. I've got plenty of visual items. Guess we can also give that item to... I'll guess, yeah, we'll give it to this character, because I've been spending a lot of time with her. Oh no, never mind, I can't actually give that item away. How about you? Can we give this item to you? Yeah, we can. There we go. And then also, before we leave the hideout, let me double check. We've got enough plugins for each character. I guess I'll just give you like a basic defense shield. And then I think for her we'll give... Let me see. Yeah, we'll increase her health actually, yeah. I do think she needs that. I'm gonna make sure we've got the right weapons for each character equipped. Okay, yeah. We've done everything here. Okay, so I'll update my save file. And we don't have enough brain points to upgrade any more skills just yet. But hopefully when we level up again, we should be able to do that. So yeah, okay, we've done everything here.
I think I'm tired. I should rest. That should be enough rest. First, I want to know where my sister is. I wonder if Karin is in Seiran.
So Naomi is in Other and in Seiran. I think I got the gist of everything that's been going on based on what Major General Karin said.
I'm not doubting it, but people actually changing into others?
None of you saw it happen, so I'm sure it's hard to believe. But it's the truth. My sister was turned into another. I will help my sister. That's why I'm with Seiran.
Are you feeling alright, Kasane? The brain field was a big strain on you.
It was horrible, but I'm fine. There weren't really any after effects. I was very emotional. I think that's why I wasn't able to use it very well.
That's what happens when you go off by yourself. You're lucky we got to you.
It's a skill used in the OSF, but getting yourself all whacked every time you use it is probably not good.
It's all about how you use it. It's a double-edged sword that can cost you your life. That's what strength is.
Yes, that's true. Just don't use it too much, okay, Kasane?
Yes, I'll be careful.
Hey guys, got a minute?
Oh, Haruka. Since you're sending messages, does that mean you're in Seiran?
Yes, I wasn't invited by Major General Karin, but I felt like I could do something in Seiran. So, I put in a request to be your platoon operator.
Our platoon? We've been reorganized?
Yeah, that's why I contacted you. Seiran has created the Seiran OSF with Major General General Karen in charge. I guess it's about half the size of the old OSF.
So Hef really did come to Seiron. I'm guessing things are going to get pretty rough now in Suo.
Kasane, Kyoka, Arashi, Shiden, Kagero, you five were placed into 1st Platoon. The commander is Kasane. Good luck. Looks like 1st Platoon already has a mission. First, you need to go see Major General Karen and get your orders directly. The location is Seiron OSF headquarters. That's our HQ from now on.
I guess we're already pawns in their game. Oh well, here we go.
It feels like a platoon full of troublemakers. Maybe Karen thought we'd be easier to handle this way.
I'm glad we're all together. We can still use the hideout as well.
Good thing Karen summoned us. Let's go to Seiron OSF HQ right away.
Now on to phase 6. So yeah, so we finished phase 4, phase 5 already.
You're here.
Yes.
Like I said about phase 4, the chapters are getting a lot more like shorter,
without any issues.
more cutscene heavy.
Could you at least face people when talking to them? You haven't changed since you were a child. Oh my, that's awfully courteous of you, Karen. I'm pretty surprised you would trust us so soon after our exile.
I never said I trusted you, and I don't care if you don't trust me either. However, it's clear that we both want the same thing. Besides, Kasane is a hero to Seiron for assassinating Chairman Sumeragi.
That's...
Do you have a problem with being a hero?
I'm not interested in being anybody's hero, but I suppose Seiron is looking to use that to their advantage.
Good, you're smart. Having you be a hero will help us tremendously in Seiron.
What are you asking me to do?
Look at this.
This must be the area around Kunad Highway. Wait, the sky.
We saw that in the future.
Whoa there. I'm not sure you should be sharing that. Wouldn't want anybody here thinking you've got loose lips. Shut up! I know, it just slipped out!
Everything all right?
This guy's gonna get us into trouble
Oh, it's
so
nothing.
quickly.
Shiden just got a little freaked out
I don't know
by
why
such
he's
an
even on our
unbelievable
team,
sight.
especially if he's gonna be spilling out
Huh?
the big reveal that
Are
we
you
went to
still
the future.
freaking out?
Yeah, just a little freaked out.
It seems small. The Kunad gate we saw in the future was much bigger. Probably just needs time. So this is going to expand and destroy the world.
Well, I can't say for sure just from this video. The data seems to show that there is some gravitational anomaly.
Exactly. They were able to confirm an extremely localized gravitational anomaly above the Kunad Highway. We've named this phenomenon the Kunad Gate, and decided to send experts to see if we can get more information on it.
The Kunad Gate. Everything starts there.
And that's where you all come in. Your mission is to escort the investigation team there with me. You'll be working as members of the OSF for Seiron. Your duties won't be any different from before.
That's fine, but how is Naomi? My answer will depend on...
We can talk about that after we escort the investigation team. We need to show Seiron that you're all useful and ready to support the cause.
So that's how you play your politics, Major General Karen.
It's trivial, but we need to at least do the bare minimum.
That doesn't sound like something a person who just started a rebellion would say. You okay with that?
Yes. I'm not happy about it, but I'll play along for now.
And we're back at the highway again. The place where pretty much everything like went to hell with the main story. Although I do like this place, so I'm hoping we can actually find a bus again and use the bus attack because of how fun it was last time.
You were right to share information with me. As I expected, someone almost screwed it up. I already apologized for that. Let it go already. Is it me, or are we hanging out a lot?
I'm also just waiting for the enemies to show up because this place is way too quiet.
I have to finish this mission fast and ask Karen about Naomi. Hang on, Naomi.
So there's no enemy encounters during that. Which is kind of surprising. I thought there was going to be like quite a lot of them just to randomly show up. Although they could show up now, especially if we're looking at the Kunad gate, which doesn't really look like a gate. It just looks like a portal to another dimension.
How frightening. Is it drawing in everything around it?
I wonder what would happen if you get sucked inside. Oh, I know. Hey, Shiden, stick your finger inside it.
Stick your own head inside it.
Okay, you guys are hilarious, but don't go near the gate even as a joke. Curiosity killed the cat, you know.
This almost feels like the power of the red strings. The same gravitational powers Yuito and I both share. If I'm to believe in this feeling, then future Yuito is right.
But when you used your time travel power, it didn't disappear because my power resonated with yours. Not only that, every time I used my power, the gate would warp and suck in the surrounding space.
Should I tell Karen that Yuito is somehow causing this? But I don't have any evidence to back it up.
Kasane,
Yes?
did you jump into the future?
What are you talking about?
Feigning ignorance isn't going to work. It's clear you knew about the Kunad Gate.
No, this is the first I'm seeing it.
Don't waste my time. What happened in the future? Answer me.
He isn't just assuming, he's almost sure of it. Then there's no point in trying to hide it. I should try to find out what I can from him. I met you as the world was about to end.
Did you know it was me right away?
What? Yes, you looked like you do now. Now that I think about it, Yuito had aged, but Karen looked exactly the same.
Actually, I never realized that.
Or could it be something else?
Yeah, because he did stay the same age. And appearance-wise, he didn't look any different.
If I had gone to the future earlier, you could have found a cure to metamorphosis.
I see.
What do you know, Karen? If you know how to cure metamorphosis, then you can save Naomi.
Seiron has labs that are conducting research on others. For now, that's really all I can tell you.
And that's where Naomi is?
Yes, she's being held there.
Where is the lab?
I can't tell you. It's highly classified research and only authorized personnel are allowed in the facility.
So I'm not authorized? If you won't tell me.
My deepest apologies for interrupting, but apparently they've finished working on the probe. We're ready to leave.
Understood. And with that, your mission comes to a close. Feel free to do whatever you want until I contact you again.
Wait, Karen! Arashi, why did you stop me?
You lose all perspective when it comes to Naomi. Maybe that's why I just can't ignore you. Anyway, I know you want to go to that lab, so you'd be smart not to rock the boat here.
What do you mean?
If you want to act without the higher-ups' consent, then at least pretend that you're an obedient soldier.
You're going to help me look for Naomi?
Isn't it obvious? I do consider you a friend, after all. Besides, I am concerned about Naomi. The other research sounds interesting as well.
Okay. I feel better knowing that I have your help.
Let's gather any info we can on this lab. In any case, we should stop by the hideout.
Let's go.
See, I don't even know what this guy's complaining about now, but I'm not really interested either way. Alright, so we've got another story objective to do. Check if there's anything over here we can interact with. We can interact with that, but I don't think we need to right about now. Not unless any enemies show up.
Did you notice that we're always together?
I don't think there's anything over there. So yeah, I guess we just need to go to the highway now. Not the highway, the hideout. Or on the highway.
I see. So that's what you're up to.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, you're all here.
Arashi, how could you and Kasane be planning all this fun without us? Oh, you can be so cold sometimes.
I don't remember having to answer to some nosy wannabe assassin.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, you're basically planning on letting Kasane take all the blame while keeping everything a secret. I think it's in your best interest to keep in mind that I don't trust you one bit.
I was wondering about that too. Kagero, why did you kill Chairman Sumeragi?
Look, he isn't the type to tell us the truth, so we should just let it go for now.
That's awfully rude to say in front of me.
Better than saying it behind your back. Don't forget what my power is. If you go invisible, I'll take that as a sign of hostility.
Oh, duplication. I wouldn't want anyone else watching over me.
Anyway, were you really planning on investigating this secret laboratory without letting us know?
I wasn't trying to keep it a secret. I just haven't had a chance to tell you.
That's basically the same as keeping it a secret.
We can't just let the two of you go investigate by yourselves. It's far too dangerous.
Hold on, we really were going to tell you, honest. Besides, we can't easily pull it off with just the two of us. I looked into this lab, and it's going to be way harder to get in than I thought.
You found out where it is?
Yeah. I thought I'd have trouble with that, but Seiron's security wasn't hard to crack.
Well, maybe for you.
Okay, then let's go now.
Whoa there, wait a second. You sure then? We're coming with you.
That's fine with me. Besides, based on what Arashi said, it wouldn't be a good idea to go alone. I just want to be clear that this isn't an official operation. We're planning on breaking in without telling Karin or Seiron. Things may get messy, but if that's fine with you, then you can come.
Well, that's all you needed to say. I'd be more than happy to provide my services to you.
Honestly, Kasane, we're friends. You don't need to hesitate to come to us for help.
I suppose going against the government so quickly after our exile is on brand for us.
She does have a point. We're wasting like no time going against the government here.
Safe route using the information Arashi provided.
Thank you. I'll leave the navigation to you.
It's pretty much like never a dull moment with this group. Like we're always getting ourselves into troubles somehow.
I'm not sure they could have designed a place to look more suspicious than this. You might even think it was on purpose.
Sorry guys, I can't access the internal data from here.
Don't worry, I've got this. Follow me.
don't think there's any other items around here. I think there's just 2 healing items that we can't currently use because we don't have any more space. But it's good to know we've got a lot of health items on hand if we need them.
How'd you unlock it so damn fast?
When did you have the time to do that?
I want to say it was a piece of cake, but I didn't have time to hack any of the others. According to what I found, there's more than a few of these security gates around the facility. It's going to be a real pain.
Knowing that is enough. We can do the rest on our own.
Be careful, everyone.
Also got plenty of brain messages again. I do want to make sure we don't miss any like important brain messages, but I think so far like most of this is just trivia stuff for the most part anyway.
There's a resource reading near here. You should check it out.
Keep your guard up.
Hey, what is this place? Why are there others in the facility?
Are they studying others in the wild or something? Can't be. If so, they've lost their minds.
You got this, Kasane.
I'm borrowing this.
Okay, the enemy has lost us.
Got it. It's over.
Nice job.
Thank me later.
I'm going to get burned if I don't do something.
Need to also watch out for those status elements so we don't like take too much damage.
Checkmate. Lend me your power.
If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
He's close. I'm borrowing this.
The attack at the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it. The enemy shell is broken. Kasane, now's the time to attack.
What is
That's
that, a
one
late
of them down.
growth spurt?
It's a good thing we've got a lot of like just free health items around this area. So you definitely don't want to run out anytime soon, especially against enemies that can burn us.
I'll do this, Shiden. Please, Kyoka.
That was close.
These others, were they all people?
I really hope that's not the case. I can't tell which of them were people and which weren't. We can't think about it now. We just have to press on.
Keep your guard up. Next.
With that oil, it'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful.
It's over.
You're finished sure was good, Kasane.
Don't have keycard number 2, so the lock can't be opened.
There's a locked gate. I think it needs a key card. This lock looks hard to break. It would be faster to just find the key.
Maybe some forgetful staff worker dropped their keycard somewhere.
So either we need to kill the creature that's holding the keycard, or we just need to go and investigate where it is.
I'm not done yet.
Lend me your power.
We'll use the duplication skill, and then we'll try and use our lightning attacks on this.
I'm borrowing this.
Good.
The shell is broken. Attack now.
Thank me later.
I think that's the object that we need, actually. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
There's something on the floor.
Glad
here.
that wasn't like a
It's
big
keycard.
wild search trying to find that item.
Is that blood? Maybe one of the researchers was killed by another. I think we can use this.
Also take the chance to save our game because we don't know what's up ahead. Can probably also see if there's anything in the store that we can probably buy. Double check. Yeah, we can refuel on health items, and yeah, probably refill a few of those as well. Okay, that should be good for now.
You owe me.
There's a gate, but it looks like it needs a key card. Where can we get one? There's a gate, but it looks like it needs a key card. Where can we get one?
Going to focus.
Work hard. For you, Kasane. Please, Kagura.
Alright, looks like it lost us.
I think also these enemies can burn us, so I need to be a bit careful about that. I think that's also one thing I need to improve on, is just not having like status elements hit us too often. Because I've noticed like the burn damage in this game is pretty insane.
I'll do this, Shiden.
Okay, so we need to somehow go in there. So I need to find the right keycard for that door. We've obviously gone through there. Okay, this place we haven't gone because there's enemies here.
I'm using the attack at the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it.
Damn you!
Use it well.
I can't waste time.
I'll crush you with my field. I feel power bubbling up inside me.
Okay, so now I know how that skill works as well. So I think that's been the first like chance we've actually been able to use that, apart from the time when it gave us the tutorial. So that's a lot of enemies. I was not expecting so many over here. And we want to use the electricity skill again, so we can deal that extra damage.
The shell is broken. Aim for its weak spot. That seems to be the spot. The enemy is stunned. Way cool. Guess I'm stronger. I've got a nearby resource reading.
Okay, no, we came the wrong way. Yeah, this place is a bit of a puzzle to like navigate through. Because I don't want to like go around in circles all the time. So there's nothing over there, so yeah, we'll go I think this way we didn't explore. Yeah, we definitely didn't explore this way.
The attack at the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it. The enemy shell is broken. Kasane, now's the time to attack.
Scary seeing how much I evolved.
I need your help. Lend me your power. Please, Kagura. I'm borrowing this.
It's over. Looks like I've improved. The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it. The shell is broken. Attack now. If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
We should be able to get rid of these enemies no problem, because I think these are the weakest ones in this area for now. Okay, and then we just got three more. Yeah, three more over here. But thankfully, we've just got plenty of items we can just throw around.
For you.
You got this, Kasane.
Can you handle it?
Go, Kasane!
That's a lifesaver. That was close. It's over.
Are we that popular?
Is this the item we need? Okay, that's keycard number 3. We need keycard number 4 for one of the doors. I think it was actually 2 of the doors that needed the 4th keycard to open.
This place was built as a museum. There was a plan to build a whole academic city nearby. A museum. Now that you mention it, it does give me that feeling.
Yes, that's keycard number 4
There's a
for
gate,
that one.
but it looks like it needs a key card. Where can we get one?
I need to find the right gate to go through. Maybe this is the right one? Nope.
There's a gate, but it looks like it needs a key card. Where can we get one?
So I can't recall if we explored this area or not, because all the rooms are kind of looking a little bit identical to each other. Okay. Now we're making progress. So we're slowly going through this location, but yeah, I think out of all the areas that we've discovered through the main story, I think this is probably the biggest area and also the more like complicated area, I would say.
Focus.
Also, the timing on that was perfect. Can actually do like even more damage now.
I'll do this, Shiren. Please, Kyoka.
Got it. Check.
Nice job.
This is pretty good. With that oil, it'll be hard to move if they get on you, so be careful. The attack hit the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it. That seems to be the spot.
Please, Kagura.
The enemy shell is broken. Kasane, now's the time to attack. It's covered in water. It'll be easy to electrify.
I'm using it. For you, Kasane.
There's nothing you can do. Give up! You're gonna stop me? No, Kasane!
I didn't realize our health was that low. I always forget to check our HP all the time, even though it's right in front of us. Just because I'm so distracted with everything else going on. Alright, let's try that again. We don't have to go that far, actually, because we have a checkpoint right from where we last saved.
I've got a nearby resource reading.
More power.
Let's transfer with brain drive.
Useless.
That was a nice move.
Let's get serious.
With that oil, it'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful.
I can't waste time.
Enemy shell is broken. Kasane, now's the time to attack.
Kasane, finish hitting this brain field.
You're gonna stop me?
It's over.
Your power.
I need your help. Use it well. I'm borrowing this.
If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
I'm getting to be a little bit cautious on these new enemy types,
Work hard.
It's working. Focus
since
on
I don't know like the best chance to attack them or when not to attack them.
I'll do this, Shiden.
Get it together.
I'm borrowing this. Please, Kagura.
Stun the enemy that's soaked in water with electrokinesis.
I need your help.
This thing for my power.
Here.
I'll take the chance to heal up while I can, because that health bar's really, really low.
Let's make this quick. Let's go.
So annoying.
Not over yet. The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it.
Can you handle it? I'll do this, Shiden.
The shell is broken. Aim for its weak spot.
I'm borrowing this.
You seem to be in good form.
For you, Kasane.
Good grief. I'm not looking to improve myself here.
Now we finally got the right keycard. Also, I should probably see if we can upgrade anything. Yeah, because we've definitely got enough points. Let me check. What do I want to do? Restore status elements when brain drive is activated. What else? I guess since we're using the brain field skill more often, we should probably invest a lot of skills into that. Also, take the time to heal up and save as well. Now we need to find the right way to get back to where we were supposed to go. So I think it was downstairs. Maybe it was downstairs? I honestly don't remember. Okay, so that opens that door. So maybe it was over here, maybe? Yeah, I think it was down here actually. Yeah, we go down here and then the door was somewhere in this room. There we go.
Hey, I thought this was an other research laboratory, but it looks more like a factory. What gives?
And that strange smell. What is that? It's starting to make me nauseous.
What in the world are they making here? Huh? Aren't those... ampules? They're the same ones the Seiran military dropped.
Seiran military? What are you talking about?
So the Seiran garrison dropped an ampule like this when they took Naomi away after she turned into an other.
That is a Seiran laboratory after all, so it wouldn't be that odd for the garrison to have something from there.
But you said you saw an ampule like that in your home when you were a child.
Yes. I think it's connected to Randall Industries, since they had partnerships with a pharmaceutical company as well.
You're talking about Spring Pharmaceuticals. That's your family's company, right, Arashi? Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, it's my family's company, but unfortunately I don't know anything about this facility or the ampules. The OSF had me doing annoying promotional work. Oh well, that just means we need to scoop up any information we can now.
What are you up to now?
The key to intelligence gathering is to obtain information as quickly and precisely as possible.
Wow, Arashi. It's like their security doesn't even exist to you.
Looks like they thought they were safe enough with a closed system. I should be able to get into the root... Wait, what is this?
What did you find? Share the data you have.
Oh, what have we here? A valuable asset in a battle with New Himuka. An other weapon?
This video.
They're transplanting human brains into others.
A psionic's brain is connected to an other through SAS in order to control it.
How novel. Having people and others fighting together. I'd say other weapon is an apt name.
What a sickening idea. However, based on the data, it doesn't look like they've completed this project.
No, that's not it. It seems they haven't succeeded with ordinary others. This experiment is even more horrifying than we thought.
In order to increase the compatibility with the SAS, They're using others that were originally human.
No, that's barbaric.
So they're making human
Oh boy.
creature hybrids.
Major General Karin had some terrible things to say about New Himuka.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
sure
kind of messed up.
Seiron is any better.
Because technically we've just been killing
Why did
humans
he
then
try to hide this facility
for a good
from
portion
us?
of the game.
Naomi. I have to find Naomi.
Stop. Get yourself together. If you blow our cover now, it will all be over.
Yes, you're right. Arashi, can you find out where Naomi might be?
I'll get on that right now. There's a large, high-security area up ahead. Seems pretty fishy to me.
Okay, let's make our way over there then. We should at least confirm her status, see if she's okay.
According to the data, this is definitely a Spring Pharmaceuticals factory. Seiron and Spring Pharmaceuticals are working together. I've never been so ashamed.
So I need a keycard for that door as well. Okay, so I need to kind of keep an eye out for that at any stage.
There's a resource reading near here. You should check it out.
I need your help.
You owe me.
So I wasn't sure if you were supposed to like electrify any of these because they've all got markers on them on the minimap.
It won't open. Maybe we need another key card. Let's investigate this area a little. We might learn something.
This is some kind of control mechanism. Arashi, it's your turn.
Yeah. I don't mean to complain, but this is a lot of work for one door. Hold on. What the heck am I looking at here?
That's another, isn't it? The console was a decoy.
I'm getting multiple other readings, you guys. Stay on your toes.
We'll take them out.
I'm using it. Are you okay? Yes, Kyoka. Thanks to you.
Too slow! I saw something similar when I was going through the data. The keeper's on this other that's got a human brain transplanted
So this
into it.
creature has a human brain inside it. That's not reassuring. It's actually kind of terrifying.
Jeez, how many are there? It'll be a lot of work, but we should take them down one by one.
It's over.
That was a close one.
Use it well.
It's over. Focus. All right.
That last attack, it looks like they zeroed in on us with something like radar. Not bad. There's no time to be impressed. This thing moving at our feet is that radar. It's how these others see. That's what it looks like. Careful not to bump into it.
Keep your guard up.
It's over.
I'm using it. For you, Kasane.
Okay, so we just need to slowly chip away at its health. Or at its defense shell, anyway.
There's a weakened member.
That was close. It's over. Keep your guard up, Saber. Use it well.
You got this, Kasane. That's gonna work. Let's make this work.
I'm not done yet.
Kasane, a platoon member is in danger.
I can still fight. We can't give up.
Thanks for the help.
It's over.
I got hit. It's hot.
That was close. That's right close. That was close.
See, I don't know if I timed using this skill at the right time or not to inflict, like, heavy damage.
You're gonna stop me?
Okay, we're doing some damage to it, actually. Yeah. Maybe this was a good idea.
Be taken out. I'll track you down and kill you. I just want to lighten your burden.
It's not bad.
The trash needs to be taken out.
Also, shouldn't stay in this skill for too long because we might take too much damage.
I'm not done yet.
It's no good. I won't be able to move for a while.
That was close.
That's gonna leave a mark.
I'm borrowing this.
Thank you later.
Keep your guard up. That's right. It's over. Next. Keep your guard up. Time to fight back.
Not bad.
It's working. Focus on that spot.
I think we would do that like 2 more times just to have this boss finished. Because we've nearly got rid of its shell.
Damn. So annoying.
Maybe good.
It's over.
It's no good. I won't be able to move for a while.
Not bad. Let's make this quick.
Next. Keep your guard up. Here.
You got this, Kasane.
I'm using it.
That seems to be the spot.
For you, Kasane.
It's also giving us more opportunity and more of an open window to inflict more damage. Yeah, we might be here for a while because this boss's shell like takes a while to get rid of.
Lend me your power.
You're gonna stop me?
How's that? Next.
The trash needs to be taken out!
Keep your guard up.
My head feels clear. You're gonna stop me?
It's over.
I'll track you down and kill you!
That's gonna leave a mark.
These you sure are a handful.
Take this.
Make it good.
Can you handle it? I need your help.
It's working! Focus on that spot! Watch yourself.
And we're gonna quickly heal up. I definitely don't want to have to restart this boss fight at any stage.
It's over.
Alright.
I'm borrowing this.
It's no good. I won't be able to move for a while.
It's over. Close.
It got me.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Have to do something. Time to fight back. Keep your guard up. I'm using it. Lend me your power.
You owe me.
Damn. Ouch. I'm not done yet.
Wait, it tingles.
That's gonna leave a mark.
It's over.
Good.
I can still fight.
Not bad.
Hey, snap out! I'm sorry. Thank you.
Keep your guard up.
That's gonna leave a mark.
It's one less enemy to worry about. Now we just gotta deal with two over here. Trying to avoid the orb that's electrified.
Good.
I think that's the biggest obstacle at the moment. It's just the electrified orb.
Not bad.
It's over. I'm borrowing this. Work hard. For you, Kasane.
Thank me later.
Aim to that spot!
Too slow.
Nice job. Look at the terrible things they made.
Now we can move forward, though. Yes, we'll find Naomi, one way or another.
Also going to double check this room to make sure there's anything that we might have missed.
Naomi is somewhere in this facility. I have
Okay,
to find her as soon as I
yeah,
can.
that's the way we came in. So yeah, I think we just have to go this way for now.
This must be that suspicious area Arashi mentioned. It certainly is big. The air. The smell. What is this sound? Hearing it makes me feel sick.
Trying to see if we can interact with those dolls, but I don't think we can. Also, I'm relieved that there's a place where we can save, so we don't have to possibly do that boss fight ever again. That was definitely the most challenging boss fight we've had throughout the entire main story so far. Just because of how much like HP that boss fight had as well. Also, before we enter that room, let me refuel and restock on our health items. I think we went for a lot of health items during that. You would say that's the second hardest boss in the game? Yeah, it was the... I think what made that boss hard was probably the location it was set in, the amount of HP that it had, and then just getting the timing right just to like get that extra damage in. And then yeah, I think the second phase when the floor became electrified was a bit of an obstacle. But yeah, if that's the second hardest boss, God, I don't think I'm going to be ready for the hardest boss in the game. Also, did we go all the way around? Yeah, I think we did, yeah. I think I went through the same door 2 times in a row, so we're back to where we just began with the main boss of this area. So for now I'm just going to follow the objective marker, so we don't spend like another 20 minutes of me trying to navigate through this area.
Who's there? That voice. Someone there?
Oh, that's Naomi.
Naomi? That's you, isn't it? Where are you? Say something. Kasane?
Naomi? Naomi! I knew it was you!
That voice. Is that
you, Kasane?
We have a brain talk connection with Naomi. That must mean she's nearby.
I've confirmed a reading for Naomi. Wait, you shouldn't...
I'll be right there, Naomi. You're in here. Back away from the door. I'm breaking it down.
I don't know if we're gonna like what's on the other side of this door.
I can unlock it.
No.
If we get to see Naomi in her creature form.
Naomi! Are you okay?
Kasane...
She looks even more terrifying this time around.
No. Naomi.
So, it's true. What have they done to you, Naomi?
What the hell is that? Why is Naomi another?
I'm sorry, Naomi. It's because you protected me.
It's okay, Kasane. I'm glad you're okay.
But...
It really is okay. I'm glad you're well.
Yes. Thanks to you.
What are you doing here?
Hey, Naomi. We wanted to come and check to see that you were okay.
It's not just that. I want to save you.
Thank you, but I'm fine like this. There's no way I'd be able to have a life out there. I'm an other now.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I think that's enough. You can't just keep apologizing to Naomi.
She's right. And hey, right now you're both alive and breathing. Isn't that something to be happy about?
Major Kyoka, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it had to happen like this.
No, it's all right. How are you doing? The people here haven't hurt you, have they?
I'm fine. The people here are very kind, even to an other like me.
Naomi?
But when I don't take the ampules, it really hurts, and I can't communicate. Please, you have to go. Please forget about me.
No! I was finally able to find you!
The ambulance.
Is she about to turn hostile? Because we don't need any part of her.
She's right. It's what your sister wants you to do.
Naomi!
Like, the last thing I want our main character to do is to have to, like, kill off our sister who's a other.
Naomi, why?
Kasane.
So you came.
Major General Karin?
Yeah, well, this isn't very surprising. Seems like you had us dancing to your tune all along.
Naomi is able to maintain her personality with the medication in the ampules, but the effects are only temporary. The only way to save her is to revert her to her human state. And to do that, we need your power.
Are you telling the truth? If you're trying to use my sister as an other weapon...
That is simply what they tell Seiron. This facility's true purpose is to revert humans that have been metamorphosed into others back to their original state.
Then tell me what I need to do.
I don't know if I truly
You'll
trust
need
him
to
now.
be at full strength. I'll need some time to prepare as well. Continue exterminating others until we're ready.
Because his
Bide my
character
time. I promise you
and the
Naomi will
interactions
be
we've
safe.
had with this character
I don't like it, but I'll go with
seem
it for
more
now.
bad than good.
Then go back to
So I wouldn't
Seiran
trust
and
his
hold
character
tight
right
on
away.
standby. Don't do anything so rash again.
But it is also kind of hard to tell and hard to say like who's good and who's bad nowadays, I think.
Right, we should stock up and get medical supplies. Hey, you're coming too, Kasane.
Huh?
Especially because we've had so many people
Oh,
like
right.
try and fight each other and stuff. You think he didn't do anything wrong? I don't know. It's
Is my hair clip dirty?
there's so many kind of questions that I have about like
If you want an easy win,
who's
I can
fighting
always
the
give
good
you a
fight
hand.
and who's the actual enemy. And especially because our sister, you know, is a creature who we can't save, that complicates things. And then we've got the time travel aspect. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Quite a lot going on in this main story. Alright, I think we've done everything that we need to do over here. So I guess what I might actually do is go back to the hideout. Probably restock on supplies, see if there's any new items we can equip. See if there's any character interactions we can get as well. I don't think we need to buy any of the visual items. Yeah, let me see if there's anything we can exchange, actually. Don't think there's any new gifts we can also have. No. I think there's only one gift item that we actually managed to give. So I think we need to give it to this guy, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So we'll give that item to him.
Good taste. There are a lot of things different about you, Kasane. I could say you're an unlikely woman.
Naomi always said I was easily misunderstood.
Yeah, I get that. You just say whatever is on your mind. I generally find staying quiet makes more friends, though. Oh well, that lack of control is one of your good features.
Increases the cruise speed of the SAS invisibility gauge. When you're attacked, there's a chance for vision to appear and block the attack.
Hey, do you see how great I am now?
I don't know about great, but I do think I've come to understand you a little better.
And then we'll check any of the brain talk messages that we have. I think also this would probably be a good place to save and end things for today, because we've been streaming now for just over 3 hours, which that time flew by. It did not feel like 3 hours at all. But then, yeah, I think this would be a perfect place to save, because for the next stream we can just like fully explore this area, and of course continue with the main story. Yeah, because we're still on phase 6, and the way I've been pacing it, we've been getting through like 2 phases for each stream, or around like 2 phases. So yeah, so hopefully we can get this chapter done pretty quickly next time, and then we'll just basically just keep continuing the story really, because quite a lot of key events happen again in this chapter, especially us getting to like reunite with Naomi, even though she is a creature and it's not on the best terms. But we also had to face one of the toughest bosses we've had to go up against so far in the story, so quite a lot done today, it feels like. But yeah, definitely didn't feel like that was 3 hours, definitely not. So yeah, gonna end things there. There's 12 phases. There's 12 phases in the entire game, so we're like halfway. Okay, that's actually good, because I wasn't sure how long the game was, but knowing that we're about halfway through, it's not too bad. Yeah, I can probably see us finishing Scarlet Nexus in like the first 2 weeks of June. That's what I'm hoping for, yeah. But like, if it takes longer than that, that's not really a problem. But yeah, it's good to know we've reached the halfway mark anyway. And then of course I do want to do both playable characters, do both the stories. But yeah, we're halfway through. Not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah, gonna end things there. I don't know when the next stream will be actually. I'm not too sure, unfortunately. I would say tomorrow, but I can't guarantee that, because this week's going to be a little bit of a busy week than it was last week. But I'll try and get a stream out over the weekend at some point. That'll be more likely than a stream happening either on Thursday or Friday. But yeah, I'll keep everyone updated and stuff, as always. But yeah, anyway, for now I'm going to head off. Hope all of you have a good day. Thanks for watching me, of course. Thanks for sticking by, being supportive. Always appreciate it. Alrighty. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.